Okay. Alright, I was contemplating whether I was gonna show you how to do this without getting hit, or if I wanted to just do it safely. So, I am using Blessing here, unfortunately, because I'm afraid to die. And it's just not worth it. I am not risking like a million PDs of power mats that I had to spend. I overpaid for all this stuff just so I could get this guy together. In order to do this, so I'm not going to waste this opportunity by trying to do something that I'm not entirely sure if it will work. So, but if you want to do this by yourself without blessing, you can just herd them all together and run around them in a circle, and when they open up, you just kind of run to the middle, because you have a second or two before the Epsigards kind of activate. Um, but it's not perfect, and I tend to get stuck on the walls, and not walls. I get stuck on enemy hitboxes and stuff. It's not pretty. It sucks. And it would ruin my run, so I'm not going to do that. Yeah. Anyway, we're in West Tower now, so that's cool. Yeah. I actually like West Tower a lot more. I don't know why, it's just a lot more fun to me. I like Gibbles, I like fighting them, I like these lasers actually, they're pretty cool. I didn't mean to run into it, but for this room, just uh, you can actually run into all the lasers as long as you stay on the left side. They won't hit you. I mean, like the traps, they can't hit you at all. And so you can keep that in mind. If you ever need to run all the way back up the tower, you can just go up the left side, which is a little faster than going up the middle. And since you won't get hit by, I mean, this isn't really, really important. It's just, something I've experienced playing this all the time. Like if you have to run back, oh, you know what? I don't have my 502 on. Also, this samurai armor, I'm really not using it for a reason. Um, I'll admit that it does help because it has the God Battle speed on, so I can put on V502 instead of V101. And so instead of taking off a Heavenly Arms, I take off my V101. But I'm not doing that just to be cute. This really was like the only armor I had that was level 80. I mean, usually I would use a 4-slot frame. Like even in my earlier, fuck, I'm probably gonna get myself killed doing this. Yeah, in my earlier video, I think I used a 4-slot frame, but but I do not want to find it, so I just slotted this samurai armor and I'm using it. But I think it's turning out well. I mean, it's interesting. Like I can see how I would get used to just, you know what? I'll just keep it on. Okay, so I'm going to run around with. I mean, you can do this with God Battle speed. You don't need Heavenly Battle for this kind of quest, or even this part of this quest. It's a little bit slower. You might not be able to tell because my frame rate is like slow enough as it is. I mean, it looks like I'm moving slow. I mean, I feel it. Gosh, it's terrible. All right, I'm gonna stop complaining. I promise you. I promise you, I'm gonna stop complaining. But yeah, it's not bad. Like you can just kind of use the samurai armor if you want it. I mean, there's really no problem with that. Okay, that's screwed up. That's another problem. Lilies are the biggest problem with my frame skip, but this guy and every rushing Ilgil, um, they tend, like my guns tend to go right through them, and even Frozen Shooter, and Foe, stuff like that, stuff that, like any projectile, like with properties like that, where they, I'm putting the V101 back on, I'm not gonna do this without it. Anything like that, they should stop an Ilgil, but with my frame skip, it doesn't seem to do that. And it tends to go through them occasionally, so I just need to be really careful. You can just work on your timing. I mean, it's not something you can't get around. You just need to be careful. Also, this part of the quest, I really like this corner here. Like where I'm standing, this is a really good spot to kind of stay to kill everything that spawns here. At least I think so. You can also go to the... Oh, this guy's getting a little close. This does not look great. Never mind. You can go up above and just snipe them all from... Oh, what the fuck? Alright, this is bullshit. This is not good. Wait a minute, why the fuck didn't you... Okay, that pissed me off. Okay, I think I just misjudged his hit points. That's alright though. Okay, well that's my first death, guys. It's... I'm not even like surrounded by anything. I get killed by a single Ilgil that... It didn't even take me off guard. I mean, I was just completely owned by it, I guess. Then again, I did miss it on that last attack. I mean... Oh well, I'm going to put it behind me. I don't know if I got demons on this guy or not. I don't remember. At first, I really didn't like the idea of using demons all the time because it's not it's really not consistent. But over time, I've grown to like it because I enjoy probability, and I believe that knowing your chances and having a clear understanding of like of what it like anything that you can just think about and understand yourself is probably healthy to use with something a playstyle that is inconsistent like this one. And I am probably going to get myself killed right now, so I'm going to do another stupid thing, which is you know, I don't even know why I ran back in here. Okay, so this is going to be me freezing this dude. Oh, well. Okay, I lucked out. Alright, I was gonna try to... What you can do is you can use Rabarda and freeze them a couple times without getting yourself killed. Or, not freeze them, you can just attack them with Rabarda a couple of times in hopes of freezing them. And that is often... Because, I mean, it hits more than just the one. I mean, the whole idea is you're fighting an Ilgil that is glitched and an Ilgil that is not glitched. Or, in this case, one that has low HP and one that has full HP. And when you're fighting two different ones that cannot be synced together, quickly casting Rabarda is useful because you have a chance to freeze both of them. And if you freeze one, then you can easily freeze the other with a frozen shooter, or however, or even kill it. I mean, there's really no reason why you can't just go ahead and kill it. But you can use Rabarda to increase your... That's another, you know, it's just another interesting, inconsistent way of playing this game. But I enjoy it. It's cool. To me, at least. Not to mention, it just gives you something to do with your other techniques. I mean, I like being able to use PSOBB, but Heaven Striker is better. Like if I didn't have a Heaven Striker, or if it weren't this good, like Heaven Striker is just it's an amazing weapon. If Heaven Striker weren't this good, I would probably be using PSOBB to kill these guys. And I would probably not have wasted all of these power mats. Or maybe I would have, I don't know. It's in the past, it doesn't matter. I have a Heaven Striker, it doesn't matter. So... And if you have a Heaven Striker, you might as well use it. If you don't have one, you should try to get one, I think. I don't know how good of a suggestion that is. That's... Okay. I didn't do this part the way I wanted to, but I think I'm gonna have to restart my my recording software in a second, so I need to be a little careful. Alright, I will see you in the next video. I've probably just been cutting myself off up until this point. Alright, well I'm making up for it now.